Oh, I like the music in the back. This is very fitting. You can't take Dante serious, bro. Oh, God, sliced in half, laughed at it, regenerated, and put a freaking hat on, bro. All right, chat, we got Dante versus Clive. Devil May Cry versus Final Fantasy. Honestly, bro, listen. Do I know of Final Fantasy? Yes. Have I played Final Fantasy? Maybe one of the early ones. I can't tell you. I don't know what number they're on. But Clive, I don't know about Clive. I know he's on the, I think like the newest one, right? Like the newest Final Fantasy that came out. The one with like that nice story, I believe. But at the end of the day, though, Dante's my GOAT. So I don't care what you're talking about. That's my man's right there. That's what I'm voting for, okay? He has to win or it's rigged. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to check it out. All right, that was a little loud.
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
A death battle. What's good, Jaden? Clive Rosefield is my GOAT. I saw you play it. I saw you play Final Fantasy. That's how I know where it's from. How do you like Gambit so far? Honestly, I haven't tried it. I'm a tank main, but no healer. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? W mans.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
Yeah.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude.
Facts.
He set up a business dedicated to one thing.
Killing demons? And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
Bro, was it Devil May Cry 3? I think this is from. Son, this scene is so tough. Like,
he's the best.
Games were so good. What the hell happened? Like, what happened, bro?
The business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power,
Oh my
and
God.
durability.
Oh my. He's just like me, bro. Like, chat, he's 6'2". That's me right there. Listen, on a regular day, I'm 5'11". But if I get a good 8 hours of sleep, 6'2", I'm telling y'all. He weighs 184. That was my max, bro. I used to weigh 184. Not in the 40s. Chill out. Chat, I know I'm unk, but don't do that. Check me out, though. He likes pizza. See, I love pizza, though. I love pizza. Sundays, Netto, and parties. Dislikes demons and Mundus. Facts. The May in Zero May Cry. Okay.
Letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion, plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips, and they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and
he got a lot.
stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of
Holy
elemental nunchucks.
shit! Yo, there's so many. Devil Sword Dante we know of. Ebony and Ivory we know of. Agni and Rudra we know of. Last Store sounds familiar. I don't know. Artemis we know of. Beowulf we know of. Cerberus we know of. I'm just thinking about things I've seen when we played Devil May Cry 3. The shotgun we know of. Which one's the sniper? And then he has the guitar too. King Cerberus we know of. I think that's the ice one, right? A missile launcher. Yeah.
Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a
That's a
motorcycle,
lot.
Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira, and Navan, guitar, an electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
What
Yeah,
the
you know
hell?
someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil.
Facts.
And there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil
Where's
was
your
alive,
motivation,
but
Dante?
went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed
Yeah,
to
he's so
exert
cool.
his will, even if it
Listen, bro, I love Dante. I'm not gonna lie, but every time Virgil's on the screen, that is literally maximum aura, bro. He look good, bro. He look good. He sounds good. W aura, bro.
killing his own brother, something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double team foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can Royal Guard
Holy
dang near
shit.
anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then
Wait, that's kind of OP, bruh. He has a doppelganger ability. He has Quicksilver, and he has the which one was it? What was the first one?
teleport using Trickster.
Oh, and teleport using Trickster. Yo, that combination is crazy. And then he could quick guard or whatever guard it was, and then absorb that energy and then become this, the transformation, his trigger. But what the hell, boy? Superhuman speed and strength, air hike, doppelganger, dreadnought, regeneration, Quicksilver, Royal Guard, and then teleportation. Yo, that's kind of OP, bro. Yo, Clive, sit. Hello? Hey, please, Mike. Yo, Clive, sit down, bro.
The
Word.
super form Dante achieves through his supernatural power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
That's tough.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim.
Damn.
Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the Demon World.
So
What?
it's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's
And they
Argosax,
one-shotted it.
a god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence.
What?
A divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the
Boom!
face.
Oh, that
He's so
guy.
cool.
I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say
So he's out here doing these things, right? These type of feats. But then he struggles with his brother. Like he just, well, yeah. The intention is different. I don't think he wants to kill his brother, right? So I guess that's why it always kind of ends in a stalemate, to be honest. Companies make a flop, but when the flops sell, they think that's what we want, so they keep making flops. And a perfect example of that is Call of Duty. Chat, why are we on Call of Duty Black Ops 7? Black Ops 6 just came out. But regardless, those games are slops. They are ass, but people keep giving them money. Like billions, bro. They be making billions off these Call of Duty games, whatever, every year. So then they're like, well, there's no problem. We just gonna make a new one. And they fall for it, bro. Stop giving it money, bro. Call of Duty needs to die until they start like being more creative, reinventing the game, like adding more things to it. Just stop, bro. But yeah, you're right. That's why games suck now.
It was just an insignificant
And
Tuesday.
also politics and agenda pushing and stuff. But honestly, we've had some pretty good games this year. Dispatch, tough. Expedition 33, tough. Arc Raiders, I think. I haven't played that one, but I've seen a lot of gameplay on it. Pretty tough. That's all that comes to mind. But yeah, there's a lot of good games, bro. Okay.
So it's safe to
It's
say
getting
Dante
better.
had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought.
Nice.
It turns out he had a nephew, Nero,
Nero.
who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional
Neto.
way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil
Damn.
can already dodge lasers in their base forms.
Oh, we
but
know
when
that.
charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With
Yeah.
the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil,
All right, these are his feats. Outsped, oh my God, my mic died. Outsped Nero's Pedal Ray, which is 11 times the speed of light, right? Severed the Clipoth's tree with Virgil, okay. Withstood bombardment from meteors, that's a flex, I ain't gonna cap. Shook a miles-wide cavern when fighting Urizen. Survived Virgil's space-cutting judgment cut, that's a flex. Sliced thousands of raindrops in less than a second. Oh shit, Chad, that's another flex. Defeated Void Mundus, that's good. Argo Sax, Abigail, Nightmare, and Virgil. That's tough. Yo, Virgil, catching L's is crazy. By your own brother, couldn't be me.
neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and 2 well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
Nice.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Okay, bars. I know y'all had that in y'all.
Wiz, it's an emergency.
Yo.
This fight's gonna have a big...
Let me tell you something, bro. We got too much going on over here. Regeneration, transformation, a teleportation. You feel me? A goddamn dodging speed of light stuff. Blocking crazy stuff. Killing demons that rule the world and the sun deity. Bro, you got too much, man. Can you really do it? Shit, we about to find out. Let's see. Where we at?
Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom of Rosaria.
Okay,
and
yeah, I
its
need to
prince,
learn this, 'cause
Clive Rossfield.
I don't know anything.
A man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
Whoa.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea.
Damn.
Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he
Oh,
was
that's
supposed
good.
to, but Big Bird said no thanks and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites, but I guess...
They're pretty matched. Age 33, 6 feet, you know what I'm saying? 184, yeah. I mean, I guess I said,
Monsters
but
can.
yeah.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the burden his brother bore and accepted his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Yeah, this looks like a
Without
good
magic,
game.
Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire
Yo,
of
what
Sanbreque.
Final Fantasy
In
is this?
One night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down.
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders.
His own
leaving
brother?
Joshua presumed dead.
What?
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army.
The hell?
Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn
was
the
you.
one he wanted to kill was
Himself.
himself.
This revelation
Oh man, that sucks.
hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others.
I can see
Even
that.
so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world: crystals and racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Remove, so he could summon lightning.
Oh, you
From
can
his
get
big
multiple.
Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself. With
Oh, I see the comparison here. The same way that Dante has all these different abilities and weapons. Well, basically weapons, right? So does Clive. Okay.
He can block and absorb
see the
blows
matchup.
with earth-shattering fists. From this dragon prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And
Damn.
through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
What? Hey, chat, that might actually be a flex. Hold on. So Odin, for 1 second after activation, time slows down for everyone except Clive. But hold on. For 1 second though, that's not good.
He can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric
Sweeping with a sword, slicing through the space ahead with countless flashes of steel. Holy
of
shit.
space.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead the bearers and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Arsenal, swords. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Or maybe different variations of the same one. Limit break, increased strength and speed, healing factor. Okay, there you go. That kind of matches up with Dante. Ifrit, aka his transformation. Enhanced regeneration, attacks, and defense with fire. Free rising, flight, homing fire, blast, light speed. And then these are, I guess, yeah, these are all his like other weapons or whatever. His
No, not well.
The
yeah,
things that he
that way,
inherited.
but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
Set your heart
Limit Break
ablaze.
is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen.
Oh my.
Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him.
Yeah.
He embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
That's
Just
crazy.
in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no
Oh,
exaggeration.
whoa, whoa,
Ifrit
whoa.
Risen is literally stated to move at light speed.
Oh.
Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that. And overpowered Omega, a god-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But
Creation.
what made Clive strong
Oh.
enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out, Clive
I'm hearing, chat, I'm hearing and I'm listening. The problem is that Dante has done things 11 times the speed of light. And although, I mean, yeah, that Omega stuff can erase or destroy creation. I think what Dante has done is, damn, I don't know. I think this one, this feat right here is greater than what Dante has done.
of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out, Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but
Damn.
abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God, the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe.
Exactly. Plus, he made Clive. Like, his whole purpose was because of this Ultima guy. So, who do you think you are trying to defeat him? And this better not be no power of friendship or no jutsu ass defeat, bro. I want to know how the hell he actually defeats Ultima.
Anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay,
will.
that sounds like anime friendship crap,
It
but
does.
trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much
That
so
is
that
crazy, bro.
despite
He surpassed his limit, and I guess like because of his will, he went above like God's will in a sense, or Ultima's will. What the hell?
Struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
What the hell, yo? This is like
squared, but Clive
Astro's
still kicked
wrath.
his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will. Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch. Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived.
What the hell, bruh? Chat, he defeated God off of his own will. He's like, nah, we gonna make this shit happen. That is a diabolical feat, facts. Intercepted Bahamut's light rays, which we don't know how fast that is. Vaporized a large tsunami, that's a flex. Shattered Titan loss, I don't know what that is. Destroyed a meteor with Joshua, okay. Withstood hits from 2 billion ton rock tentacles. Why the tentacles? But anyways, that's a flex. Overpowered the planet-wiping Zeta Flare, that's a flex. And then he defeated Titan, Bahamut, Odin, Omega, Leviathan, and I guess the biggest one here would definitely be Ultima.
Or died,
Wait,
though,
they're
doesn't really
cooking.
matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his
so
stories were
freedom.
written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rossfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's a cool.
The battle's coming up next, so call your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
The NBA season tips off, and so does DraftKings.
Yo, chat, I'm putting $10,000 on Dante. I don't care. Also, bro, all the sports betting stuff, man. Yo, there's a lot of rigging going on. A lot of people are getting cooked by it. Where we at? Right here. 10,000 on Dante.
And we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Huh? Okay.
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble.
I like
And
the
I'm in
animation.
business of dealing with trouble. Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
Okay, that's a flex. You said I got a god to kill. Damn, you blocked that? Oh, I like the music in the back. It's very fitting. You can't take Dante serious, bro. Bro got sliced in half, laughed at it, regenerated, and put a freaking hat on, bro. What's good, Astro? This guy.
Let's rap.
And then he put on the guitar, bro.
Fancy yourself a bard?
Damn, I love that mid switch. Yo, Clive can keep up with this? Dodging the lightning, bro. Oh, nah, this that. Bro, this is not even a joke, but we just saw that. Oh my God, that fights with the wrestler? What the heck is this? My bad. This is similar to that, bro. On the ring. You punch him in his face. Bro, Dante, you need to lock in, bro. Oh. Damn.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
Oh, wait a second. Nah, Doppelganger is actually
Time to
OP.
see the light.
Oh my.
What the hell is that?
I'm saying, bro, just came up with a bike. Oh, devil triggered. Oh, you're cooked. Yo. Nah, this song is tough.
Virgil's got some competition.
Quicksilver. Ooh, he can move through it. Oh, Royal Guard. Into this. Wait, isn't that his special move from Marvel's Capcom 3?
Let's see what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
I'm scared, bro. Chad, you want to know why? Because if his will can transcend that of his creator, aka God, right? Ultima, then his will to want to win is going to exceed Dante, attempt to try to kill him. So he's gonna lose. Dante's gonna lose. GG on my 10 bands, though. GG on my 10 bands. Oh my God. Oh, Sin trigger. What was it? Sin Devil trigger? Fire versus fire.
I won't underestimate you.
Oh my God, Spirit Bomb! Yo, that's tough. How the hell they animate this shit? Smoking sexy style. Wait, hold on. Dante's up. Dante chilling. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, we good. Okay, we damn.
Please. Just once. I need more.
It's been a bash, Smokey. I need it.
Oh my God. Yup. I knew it.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Eviscerated him.
A fight like this, God will be nothing.
How the hell he erase him? But yeah, it's the will. I called it. I called it. I knew Clive was gonna win because of the will. Like I said, if his will can transcend that of his creator, then who's Dante to him? Nothing.
Hey, that was a whole nother level of close, but I think we got the point.
This was not an easy call to make. Dante and Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Yeah.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
Yeah.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
He can
Still,
match
given
that?
their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Yeah.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
Facts.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor.
Will.
Endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. If we're going off the games, bro, these transformations don't really last that long. I'm not so sure about the Ifrit one from Final Fantasy, but yeah, Devil May Cry, you get that shit. Like, it's very limitless.
emphasis in
Very
story
limited.
and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
Yep.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities
Oh.
like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only
God
surviving
damn.
thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought
See,
Ultimalius.
I told you, bro. That willpower shit, that's what's gonna win. That's what it all comes down to. I don't care about this endurance stuff. Like, Dante will find a way. Trust. But it's all about, no, I'm the main character. It's my will. I will win.
Becoming even stronger from pure
All right,
willpower,
Naruto.
just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
I'm about to
The
crash
winner
out.
is Clive Rossfield.
Next
All right,
time on
fine, he
Death
earned that.
Battle.
What we got? Death Battle 2025 finale. Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Mewtwo? What the fuck? Yu-Gi versus... What's going on? Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Pokemon? Wait.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto. Bro said Muto. But yo, that's a W Death Battle. Hold on, though. Chat. I go. Nah, wait. Hold on. Wait, that's good. Holy shit. Wait, no, that's actually really good. I was gonna say, I feel like Pokemon could take the victory, but we're talking about monsters. These monsters, like the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, they also have like insane abilities as well, and like where they come from and what they can do. But yeah, anyways, whatever. Yo, I actually can't wait for that one. That one might actually be pretty tough. Right now, bro, my money is on Yugi Moto, bro. Shout out my boy Yugi. Shout out Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play that show all the time. No. Dante and Virgil aren't trapped in hell. Hell is trapped with Dante and Virgil. Dante aims gun. Clive, what are those? Dante, a ticket to hell. W. Virgil, Final Fantasy character? Dante, Final Fantasy character. I don't know what the hell that means, bro. F in the chat for the doppelganger that died so Dante could still eat pizza somewhere else. Facts. Wow, a lot of people aren't hating, I feel like. In real scenario, these two would respect each other's drip and instantly become friends. Yeah. Yo, normally people would be like, no, you got it wrong. But I don't see none of that. Shit, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad. Obviously, I'm Team Dante, but bro, what can I do, bro? It is what it is, man. If he won, man. This is all for entertainment purposes.